All right, how's everyone again today? I got a few videos coming at you today. But to put on my headphones, the people on YouTube are going to hear me. And I'm not sure about the last video I did on TikTok. I think the audio went away about halfway through it, even before then. Kind of pisses me off. Anyways, we got some biker news. Biker news coming out of Calgary. And it's not another one of those who's in trouble for doing whatever stories. This is a story about a motocross track in downtown Calgary, which I never knew existed. Of course, I don't live in Calgary, but I think it's pretty cool that they have one downtown Calgary. Now, motocross be mini bikes. Probably those BMX bicycles use the track too. A future Calgary transit storage and maintenance facility will mean the end of a popular motocross track in the inner city. On Thursday, the city confirmed it plans to build the new South Central bus garage in the industrial area of Alith, Bonnybrook, Manchester. The bus barn, which will house the city's transit fleet, will be built on two city-owned parcels, including a 74-acre piece of land just north of Burbank Road Southeast and a 17.4-acre parcel south of Highfield Crescent, immediately to the east of 11th Street Southeast. Was that what they used to call Electric Ave? I think so. Like in the downtown area when I was out there. Hmm. So the facility is going to replace the city's bus garage in Victoria Park and will double the bus maintenance and storage capacity in central Calgary to support the many buses that travel in and out of the core. Over the next 30 years, the city's population is expected to increase by nearly 500,000 people, significantly rising demands for the efficient and sustainable transit services. These two parcels of land were selected because they are centrally located, city owned sites, potentially large enough to accommodate the size of the South Central Bus Garage development. Plans for the future River District are also a driver for the decision. The city noted as the Victoria Park Garage will be torn down to accommodate other developments, and other sites nearby have the accessibility, size, or appropriate zoning for a new bus maintenance and storage facility. So there's all their excuses. I guess I could always share this with the YouTube audience. Why not? So we're on YouTube. Now there's the map of where it's all getting ripped out of there, and it's the closure of a one-of-a-kind motorcycle track. Devastating. So there's our map for those of you who live in Calgary. Now the internet's jumping up and down. Okay. But a casualty of the decision would be the Wild Rose Motocross Association, which is currently leasing land from the city at the north end of Burbank Road for its 6 motocross tracks. The track was originally built in the 1960s as Blackfoot Park. The site was initially leased from the city and made available for a wide range of motorsports, including motocross and off-road riding. The 88-acre motocross facility welcomes more than 20,000 visitors a year, hosts various race competitions, and is the only venue of its kind in Calgary, according to the association. The track, which boasts spectacular views of the downtown skyline, would be forced to close as a result of the city's project. Though association members said Thursday they have not been served with a notice of eviction. In a statement, they said the closure of the facility would be a devastating loss for the motocross community. I bet you it would be. I tell you, that's the best way to get your kids into motorcycles is if you can get them out there on a dirt bike when they're younger, and then generally as they age, they'll switch to street bikes, and next thing you know, you'll be riding down the road with your son or daughter, And I think that'd be the wicked good time. So WRMA is one of a kind facility, not just in Calgary, but the world. The organization said it is irreplaceable. There is no other off-road riding space like it. Once it's gone forever. The city's decision contradicts its own recent messaging. Where did it go? Come on. Come on now. There it is. About the importance of sport and recreation facilities, the association argued. Good point. Last month, City Council approved a new long term spending plan to boost its recreational offerings over the next 35 years. The city states it values sports and recreations, yet here it is once again proposing to shut down another vital, long standing recreational space. WRMA said the decision directly threatens thousands of riders and families who rely on WRMA as Calgary's only off road riding facility. The facility that has existed for decades, a facility that's existed for decades, serving riders of all levels in a controlled, safe, and organized environment. I guess, to be honest, they're probably pretty lucky to have all that many acres right downtown of a major Canadian city, and the city didn't take it back to develop it. And apparently, that's what's happening. I know when I lived in Calgary, they had that cool LRT, and it did a loop around the city, and then you got off, got in your neighborhood, and then you took a bus closer to where you lived. I guess I didn't like it, but I never did like transit. Um, so the association says, okay, eliminating this space would be a devastating loss not only to the motocross and off-road community, but to the broader sport and recreation landscape in Calgary. The association says its venue's economic impact in 23 was 7.1 million to the city, 8 million in the province, and 10.1 million nationally. We hope that the city will recognize the significance of WRMA and continue to work with us and find a solution, one that does not leave off road riders without a place to go. Our community deserves better. So, you know what kills me? It sounds like the city made these decisions without even bringing the WRMA into the conversation before they announced it publicly. Kind of an underhanded way to do it. You know, you guys, you're the city, you know that the space is being used by somebody, and you don't include them in the conversation. The city of Calgary officially announced their intention to proceed with the redevelopment of the Park Burbank Road and Highfield Farms, Highfield Crescent site for the public transit infrastructure. They renegotiated. Wait, while the city has not indicated when these changes will take effect, they suggest that the planning timeline would be 12 to 15 months. They've renegotiated a 5-year lease with us that has significant eviction notice that cannot be triggered for 14 months. So, yeah, it takes them a while to plan all these things out. Let's hope these guys get some more seasons in, and let's hope that they find a new site somewhere up there. I don't know, somewhere in Calgary, somewhere where you can get to. You know what I mean? Give them a new site. It's a great thing. It's a great way to, you don't want kids doing bad things and getting into gangs and whatever the hell. And then you take away their shit they could do instead of doing that. So there's another prime example of the government doing what they do. But I guess at the end of the day, if they're going to build a bus barn, they're going to build a bus barn. And there's not much that anyone else can say about it, especially when they actually own the land. So this is a bummer for all those in the motocross community in Calgary. All right, guys, thanks for watching. More videos on the way. And as always, all my love and respect. Oh, I got to come way over here and click that button. There we go. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching.